and Kamapua and Tele, they, in their family, their child that was called
Rocky over there.
Keli Kapu, Opelo Kau Ha'alilo. That offspring is the one that we come from. So, I'm not talking about a mythology person, and in my life, we've had many Pele instances that have happened in my lifetime, aside from what I heard from my parents and grandparents. But the truth of the matter is, and basically, we hear all what's going on, all want to build a history, but we already have a history that is there. There is the chant, when they were in a far distant land, and they're talking about boarding the canoe. They were getting determined to board the canoe. We are going to a land that people are not talking about. This is the Pele family. They were boarding the canoe. And no eo Kamoali Hoi.
The Pele family.
He was very
The Pele family.
He was good as a steersman. And I was wondering, why does he need to steer the canoe? They all too poor. Why don't they just fly over? And he was a shot guy. I wouldn't be steering a canoe if I was a shot guy. I'd be in the water and walk. But that is a story. And so in the chat, we know these islands were here. Pele came to these islands. She was trying to run away from her sister, Namako Kahai. You know why? Not only were he out, but with Namako Kahai is coming. Kelelui Iku. Well, Pele went over there, had nice eyes for him. So he kind of took her away from there, and that made it even worse. So Namako Kahai was going after Pele. And that was one of the reasons why she was running off. And in fact, in Maui, we have a place called Na'iwi Opele. Na'iwi Opele. That's where Namako Kahai got a hold of Pele. Na'iwi Opele. And the name didn't come about because of a nice love story. Yeah? But she made her way, but she found that Kilauea was one place that Namako Kahai can get. So she chose that place. It was there already. We had another fire goddess prior to her. But these islands were here. She came and she chose, just like for those that moved to Hawaii Island, you chose where you live or any place. And
He was born here.
I come from Oahu. I come from Oahu. But just like I am a descendant, direct descendant of Pele, I am a direct descendant of Mopo Keawe. Keawe Kikahi Ali Yokomopo. Son of Kekelani and Kanalua Kapuleo. Kekelani is a daughter.
Shame. Shame,
Yeah, I
shame.
mean, we can go on, but I mean,
What a shame.
we are connected. My family comes from Puna, Waipio, Kukui Haile, Napopo, Kohala. We come from all over here. We trace our moku, our how. And so, and in ancient chant, I mean, we don't need to debate. Pull out the mo'olelo. And it says, Mai kahiki kapani opele. Okay? Mapopo. Mai kahiki from Tahiti. Kawaii opele is opele. Okay? These islands were already here. She came here. And as I look at Malama, one song that I really love, in the words of that modern song, when we talk about Malama, Mauna Kamahapo. Home no Kawahine Pele Kahi. It's recorded. It's in our history, it's in our chants, it's in our songs. We don't need to debate that. But nevertheless, I love her. Okay, we've been drilling all over Hawaii. So when you go up if that is true, then we are drilling into Pele. So when you go to Volcano House and you flush the toilet, where does that go? Or anywhere in Puna? Where does that go?
That's a different subject. That's not fracking, Pele. Different subject. Nothing to do.
And I will tell you, and there's something that in September of 1881, Clark went on his world tour. The first king of any country to go around the world. Well, he stopped in New York and he met Thomas Edison. And he wanted lights at Mililani Palace. Mililani Palace, we had lights, indoor plumbing, telephone service before the White House. I mean, and nobody else
Without
traveled
geothermal.
around the world. But he said he wanted to generate power. He wanted to generate power. And Thomas Edison showed a big map and he showed all the hot spots where they put boilers to
Check
draw
my
out
page for the truth,
ground.
not what he's
So that they
saying.
can make
I have all the
steam, generate
articles from this
electricity.
day, from this
His-
Kalakaua meeting.
his,
It's all it's all
yeah,
lies.
Attorney General William Nivens Armstrong, he said, can you run those lines all the way to the island?
He said we could power the entire United States with their volcanoes
And I
at
don't know
Olehava.
if you can push that much energy that far. He said, well, you need to come to the islands. And because at that time, we started using steam from 1835, 1840. But they would drill the ground, okay, everybody, drill in the ground, suck up water, and boil it. They use wood or coal. We used to get our coal from Australia, they said. But the heat of coal was far superior than using wood. So they draw up water from the ground, they boil it, and that's how they use it for their sugar plantations and the steamships and all that. We had things going all over. But Armstrong said, if you come over, you bring your boiler and you put it on Kilauea, he said it is like equivalent to burning thousands of millions of tons of coal.
Same like
He said
geothermal. Kills us.
You can power the whole country. Well, we don't know. This was 1881. We don't know if that was true, but we did know that was a lot of power. And while they were talking about these times, that they were having this discussion, I promise you, if they had the knowledge of Ike of what we have today, to pull together this energy is our natural energy. Okay, it's our energy, it's Hawaiian natural energy, just like the wind and the rain. It is ours, it's in the ground. We're gonna extract it to use for the next generation. For us, we're in the last quarter of the game. We're not gonna be here. We're doing that just like when you read scriptures. It wasn't for them, it was for us today. So it's for the next generation. I tell you, but if they had the Ike, they had the resources, I tell you, we would have had geothermal over 100-something years ago. Because Kalakaua, the way that he was, that was the kind of person he was.
But Liliuokalani demanded nobody but Hawaiians own it because it is ecocide.
And when they say that
Remember, you're being lied to, everybody.
someone said that it desecrated our religion. It was spinning our religion.
We all say that, not just one.
His name was Never Ever Nui, the high priest of Kamehameha the Great. Konkohala. And although Ka'ahumanu was Kuhina Nui, she was running the show. Kamehameha the second legally was a king, but he was just a young kid, so Ka'ahumanu was running everything. But none of them had the priestly power or authority to bestow or to occupy. Only Hawaiian. And Hawaiian